Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a quick tutorial on how to do a clean girl makeup look. It basically just means a simple or minimalistic makeup look. I know that the clean girl makeup look was a huge trend and is still a really big trend, so I wanted to show you guys my kind of like version of it and how I do my minimalistic and simple makeup look on a day-to-day. It's just like that step above just a bare face, because I will not be caught outside with at least one makeup product on. At least one. I'm also going to be testing out some brand new products from Merit, which is super exciting. Huge shout out to them for gifting me these products for today's video. You could shop all of the Merit products that I show in today's video in the link in my description box, so go ahead and check that out if you're interested. I have been obsessed with these products and I've been using them all the time, and I think you guys are gonna really like them as well. Enough of the talking, I'm gonna get right into the tutorial. First things first, I'm going to be using the Merit Great Skin Serum. This is literally such a game changer under makeup, especially for this like clean girl makeup look. It literally gives you the most glowy base, and I have such dry skin, and it's always so hard to find something that will actually make my skin look hydrated and glowy throughout the day. I feel like usually I'll put on a product and it'll initially look glowy and nice, and then once I wear it for like an hour, I'm just like super dry and matte again. I definitely recommend this if you have dry or dull skin, and it makes your makeup apply amazing. This product does have like 2 layers, so you have to shake it before you use it. I usually use about 2 to 3 squirts of this all over my face before I apply my primer and moisturizer. It really just depends on how dry your skin is and like how glowy you want to look, but I find that 2 to 3 pumps works really well. So I usually just apply it all over my face. Instantly, I feel like it makes me look so glowy. Look at that. I'm obsessed, and I've been using it every single day under my makeup. So that's just with the serum on, super glowy as you could see. So next step in my routine is a good moisturizer and primer, and this one from Merit is actually a 2-in-1. This is the Great Skin Priming Moisturizer, and I have been using this religiously after the serum, and it creates the most amazing flawless base for your makeup. You're supposed to use 1 or 2 pumps of this. I usually use about 2, again, because my skin's a little bit drier. You're supposed to apply makeup before it dries after your Great Skin Serum. And I love how this kind of just feels like a moisturizer. It's not like overly tacky or anything. And you can almost feel it like emulsify when you apply it over the serum. They work really, really well together. And then before it dries down, I usually always put some SPF on. This is the Supergoop Clay Everyday Lotion, and I love this stuff as a primer. I think it's super important to wear sunscreen every single day, especially on your face if you're not gonna put it all over your body. The sun is the first thing that will age you, and it will age you hard, girl. If you don't put your sunscreen on, like, the sun does not play. So I usually just put a little bit all over my face and then rub that in. I find that it's really hard to find a sunscreen that doesn't leave a white cast and is like just really glowy, and this one, as you can see, is just so glowy and smooth, and it does have like a slightly tacky feel, which is really nice for under makeup. Okay, next I'm gonna be going in with concealer. When I'm going for the clean girl like minimalist look, I usually don't like to do a full face of foundation, especially if I'm in a rush and I just want to like whip something up really quickly and I just want to look a little bit more alive. I'll just put concealer on instead of foundation. My current favorite is this one from Merit. This is the minimalist stick. I have the shade Bisque. You could use this as a concealer or a bronzer, but I got a light shade so that I could use it as concealer, and I really, really love the way it blends out. It comes in this little stick formula, and it's so cute and just so portable and easy. And I basically just go in and put some in my problem areas, so like under the eyes. It picks up yellow on camera, but I promise it's not when it's blended out. I usually go around the nose to have some redness in this area, on my chin, center of the forehead. I'm just gonna blend it out with this Merit blending brush number 1. The bristles on this are so soft, you guys. It's unreal. It's like the second best thing to just blending it out with your fingers, except I don't really like blending out things with my fingers because I feel like it takes off too much product. With the brush, you can kind of preserve some of that product that you have instead of it all going all over your hands. I don't know, some people blend out literally their whole face with their fingers and it looks great. But I don't know, I feel like maybe my hands are like oily or something because I feel like it always just takes away like all of my makeup. But this brush does such a great job, as you can see, of blending out everything, and I think it looks so good and so natural. Blend, 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 blend. Already, I feel like I look so much more awake and alive than I did 10 minutes ago. I kind of just like drag it above my eyelids too, just because sometimes my eyelids are dark when I don't get enough sleep, which is like every night. Okay, concealer is on and we're looking a little bit more alive. Now it's time to add some color back into the face. I'm like ghostly white right now because I always wear sunscreen and my face is never really exposed to the sun, so I never really get any color. So you gotta do what you gotta do for the aging, but girl, I am so pale. Now I'm gonna go in with a cream bronzer. For this like clean girl makeup look, I usually like to stick with creams because I feel like it blends out the most natural. And okay, sorry y'all, my camera was being so annoying today for some reason, and my audio decided to just like stop for this portion of the video, so I'm just gonna do a little voiceover here. Right now I'm going in with the Merit Bronze Bomb in the shade Leo. I love this stuff and I use it literally every day just because it looks so natural and it's so creamy and doesn't break me out. I just think the shade is so pretty and it matches very well with my skin tone just to warm everything up. Usually after I do concealer and foundation, I'm looking very flat, so this kind of just helps to add dimension back into my face before I go into blush. But yeah, I absolutely love the formula. It's so creamy and so blendable, and I feel like it looks really, really natural. Like you can barely tell that I'm using a bronzer or anything. Definitely recommend this product. Okay, now I'm going in with my literal holy grail blush. This is like such a random product, I feel like, because it's not talked about a lot. But I'm about to put you on, and trust me when I say this, I used to be a ride or die Patrick Ta blush girly. Like, I was obsessed with those duos, and I still am, but this product just absolutely blew me away. It blends so seamlessly, it looks like skin, and it's just so shocking for being a powder. I love it and can't recommend it enough. So my phone decided it was out of storage for the last 10 minutes that I was filming, and it literally deleted the clip out of the abyss. That's so frustrating, oh my goodness. But I'm just gonna explain really quickly what I did. So I went in with this Merit highlighter. This is the Day Glow Highlighting Balm in Kava. This is so good if you want just like a good champagne color cream highlight. I just warm it up on my fingers and then put it all over my high points. And as you can see, she is very glowy and very cute. Can't recommend this enough. They have a bunch of other shades too if this isn't your shade. And I went in with this faux freckle pen a little bit. You could barely even see it. I just put a tiny bit on. But this one is from TikTok Shop. Actually, I'll link the girl's storefront in my description box. This one is honestly the best one that I've found. I've used Freck, I've tried like the henna freckles, and I feel like nothing really works, but this one is great, and it was super cheap, and it lasts a long time because a little bit really goes a long way. It's also waterproof, and I don't know, I feel like the shade is just really natural, because I think a lot of freckle pens, where they go wrong is like it's so cool toned that it doesn't really look real. It just kind of looks like there's just like brown dots all over your face. But I feel like real freckles lean a little bit more on the warmer side, so this is definitely a more realistic color than a lot of the ones I've seen on the market. But yeah, definitely recommend this product. And then for my eyebrows, I was talking about how I recently got a brow wax and a lamination, and so I haven't really had to do too much styling with my brows, which has been super nice. I'll link the girl that I used in my description box down below as well. She's amazing. I have had so many times where I've gone to the brow salon and came back with half an eyebrow. So I have brow trust issues, and I really trust this girl in my life. But yeah, I basically just went in with the brow freeze just to kind of keep them in place and style them a little bit. I don't need too much because again, I have the lamination. But yeah, I've heard that there's an e.l.f. dupe for this, and I have not tried it yet because I still have about halfway to go of this jar. But I heard it's really good and very comparable and way cheaper, obviously. And then I just used the spoolie that comes in the kit with these two together. But yeah, I think this stuff does a good job. It looks really natural, and I really like how this is clear because I feel like a lot of brow gels I've used have been white or like kind of leave little like particles, but this one never does that for me. It's kind of just like a clear gel. So definitely recommend this or the e.l.f. dupe. If you've tried it before and you like it, let me know in the comments down below, and I'm very curious to try that out. If I'm feeling extra fancy, sometimes I like to go in with this chocolate brown brow pencil from Sephora. This one is super cheap. I think it was only like maybe $10, and I got it during the Rouge sale, so it was like 30% off. So really, really cheap, very affordable option, and I really like the formula of this, and I love the spoolie on it. It's like super thin and great for styling your brows. I usually will just take this and then fill in any areas that I feel like need a little extra help. I have this little bald-ish spot right here from a threading incident back in high school, and it never really grew back the same. I feel like we all have like that one brow horror story, and that was definitely mine. When I got out of that chair and I saw that this whole half of my eyebrow was gone, I was like, so I'm never doing my eyebrows again. But we've since come back and recovered, and she looks pretty good, but sometimes I just need to give her a little extra love. And then I'll just lightly go in with the spoolie and kind of smooth that out, trying not to like mess up the gel or anything, but yeah. Those are the brows. Okay, and last but not least is lips, of course. I have literally the holy trinity right here, you guys. I'm about to put you on. I always start off by lining my lips with the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat. This is in the shade Iconic Nude. Is that the shade? Iconic Nude? Yeah, I think that's the shade. I love the formula of this one. It lasts literally all day long. And this is like a brownish nude shade. You can't really see it, but you'll see when I apply what it looks like. And I do slightly overline just to make them look extra plump. I definitely need to sharpen this, but also quite lazy to do so. Okay, we have one layer on. That is the Charlotte Tilbury. Next, I am literally so happy to just even have this on hand, because if you haven't heard already, Miss Suni Lee released her lip combo that she did during the Olympics and just like in her videos in general. And this was one of the main products that she uses. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Wherever Walnut, and it is the most gorgeous. Like, it is her favorite for a reason, and everyone's favorite for a reason. It's the most perfect brownish pinkish nude. Honestly, it's all preference. You don't even really need to use the Charlotte Tilbury one in this case, because this is already such a good color, but I feel like it does lean a little bit more pinky than nude. So let me show you guys. I usually use this shade to kind of just like fill in my lips a little bit more. So just going like this. But the formula is so creamy and it lasts forever. There you go. I usually don't go all the way into the center because I kind of like that like outline sort of look. Okay, and then very last step is just to add a clear gloss. This is just a random one from Ourself. That's like a skincare brand. This is their lip conditioner. It was clear at one point. Yeah, I love this one. It's super hydrating, and I'm almost out. I need to get another one. It's really, really good. But I kind of just go over top the lip liner, and I really like using a lip conditioner or a lip gloss that has some sort of like oil in it so that I could break up the lip liners and kind of make them just blend together. So that's why I really like using this one. And that's it. This is the finished clean girl makeup look. Simple, minimal, and usually very quick if I'm not talking through it. I love how this makeup look turns out every time. I feel like it just looks like your skin but better kind of vibes. I just love how glowy and natural it is, and it really lets your like true skin shine through and you don't feel swallowed in it. It's great for the hot weather that's going on right now, especially during this like weird extended summer that we're having in September. At least if you're on the West Coast, you're feeling it. I'm about to leave on Monday to Japan to visit Tokyo, and I was hoping the weather would be a little bit cooler there, but girl, it's still in the 90s and it's humid, like really worse than what it is in LA. So I will also be having a lot of Japan vlogs up on my channel shortly after the trip, so fingers crossed I can get all the footage for that, because it's gonna be my first ever time in Japan, and I know I'm gonna be so overwhelmed with everything there is to see and do. It's literally my childhood dream to go there, so it's gonna be so amazing, and I'm so excited, especially for the food. I have like 400 restaurants pinned, like it's ridiculous. I know it's gonna just be so fun, and I can't wait to share my experiences and my thoughts and everything I do with you guys. I hope you guys love this makeup look and like this video. If you guys are interested in any of the Merit products that I showed in today's video, I'll have them all linked in my description box down below, as well as a link to shop. Definitely shop through that link because it helps me out and helps let them know that you guys are liking my content. I will have another YouTube video up with Merit actually very shortly. Merit is great because they offer free shipping on all orders over $40, and with your first order you actually get the iconic tub bag, which is so cute. I have the gold one, and I definitely recommend making a purchase even just to get that bag. Like, it is genuinely so cute and I use it for everything. Please definitely like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment of things that you'd like to see next or stuff that you want to see specifically in Japan. I'm so excited for that trip and all the content that's to come from there. As always, I appreciate your guys' support and love so much. I'm very excited that I've been more consistent on YouTube now, and hopefully the pattern continues and the ball stays rolling. I will see you guys in the next video.